Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They're on 29-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
All right.
Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Here we go.
And a Raider first down.
Here's a handoff to Jeanty. And the Raiders are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
4 yards.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right.
Jeanty. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
A gain of 7.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get about 5.
Genty from Carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
A gain there of 21. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Genty. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bells. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Raider first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
First and 10.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Tony.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after one, it's the Raiders with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
19-18.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's taken in at the 50. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Here we go. 118. Let's hit. Right.
On the ground, it's Genty. Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out the tight.
Now Stroud. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Here we go. 118.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Here's Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
Makes the score.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
50-yard line.
Here's a run going left. Open space to the 35. And he will go all the way. Vikings. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Okay. 118. That's it.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Stroud to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
18. That's it. South.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Confirmation for the Raiders.
Davis to return it. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Set up.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Now he's free at the 35. And he will score. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Down to try here for the point out. He's got it. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
A second down throw for Stroud. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down.
To throw is Stroud. He'll get this off to Genty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Raiders.
To throw, it's Stroud. Drop this one down to Genty. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing is Stroud. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Oh, and 18.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That pressure gets there, and down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
At their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's caught left side by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Stroud exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
1-yard line.
third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
79 Bronco. 19 Tiger. 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Let's go.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Run down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on foot.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That is taken in left side by Fortin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Vegas.
44-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, Stroud. They'll find Genty at the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now, give to Genty running right. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Finds an alley to the 35. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now when you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. This one caught at the 4.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's a handoff to Genty. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. Back to throw. Stroud. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Stroud. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here we go. It's that swap. Another swap.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle lead at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Out to his right. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
18 back. 18 back. 70. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He gets free. Inside the 40. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Play action now. It's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Let's go now. Check go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Now McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Horton. 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll come up now for second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He's got a man. That's Felton. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 7.
He'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Here we go. One final play.